In this session, let's learn about SQL processing. So, whenever you issue a SQL statement, it goes through a series of steps. Step 1 is syntax check. That means it makes sure the SQL statement is right. Example, here you see we said select star from employees. That means we should have entered from. That means whatever the grammar mistakes, it corrects. It says from keyword not found where expected. So the first stage is syntax check. Now the second step is semantic check. That means once it has checked the syntax of the SQL, it goes and sees if that SQL statement is valid. That means whatever the tables the user is referring are already there in the database. Example, here we have said select star from some table name. Even though the syntax is right, this particular table does not exist in the database. That is why it threw an error, table or view does not exist. So it completed its semantic check. The third step is shared pool check. What this means is if the same kind of SQL has been executed before, then it finds that particular SQL and it directly executes the statement. Just like in our Google example, we said, okay, we are traveling from Atlanta to Smoky Mountains. For the first time, you go to Google Maps, find the directions, and then you travel to Smoky Mountains. But if you are visiting the same destination for the second time, do you go to Google Maps and do the research? No, you just take the car and you drive. In the same way, Oracle looks in the shared pool to see if the same kind of SQL was executed before. If it finds a similar match, it directly goes and execute the SQL statement. Suppose if it didn't find the similar SQL statement, then it goes to the fourth statement. The fourth statement is generation of multiple execution plans. Let's relate this to our Google example. So we were traveling from Atlanta to Smoky Mountains. What did we do? We found two paths. One was through US 23, the other one was using US 74. So in the same way, even Oracle creates multiple execution plans. And then the row source generation. That means based on the execution plan, Oracle comes with a optimal plan and it generates a plan. Just like how we decided we will be using US 23, Oracle also found a pretty good execution plan. So it generated that plan and it went to the execution plan. You see how we related our trip to Smoky Mountains with the way Oracle processed it SQL statement.